Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. This is I'm laughing because I'm about ready to give the date, and man, oh man, the last two uploads were just screwy. But anyway, we'll explain that later. Today is Friday, June 3rd, 2016. That right there is what I've had in my pockets. That right there is what I threw on my desk as a pocket dump, rearranged it, made it look a little pretty, took a picture, posted it on Instagram just 9 minutes ago, turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now it's time for our Keith Kevin Ken YouTube deconstruction for today. So here's the deal. We now are caught up. For some reason, my Wednesday deconstruction video would not go up. I tried literally 8 times. It kept going for hours and then starting over. I then recorded my Thursday one yesterday and uploaded that first. That went through great, and then overnight I tried my Wednesday and that finally went through. So they're up there. The most current one on the playlist outside of this one that I'm recording now is actually the Wednesday one. And then the one before that is the Thursday. We still did them every single day. I recorded them every single day. Every now and then I just have this frustrating experience with YouTube. I'm hoping that on June 10th with the new internet, all that is settled, but you know how that goes. Anyway, let's talk about the deconstruction for today, for this Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I love a work week without a Monday because Friday hits real soon. So it's just been a wonderful week. So let's talk about this pocket dump today. Had my tag on today for a Friday, my tag chronograph, which I love. Wonderful cigar. I only have two brands, not two. I have about 10, but 2 brands of Cuban cigars that are Maduro. I have a Cohiba Maduro, a couple of those, I think like 6, and about 4 of these. This is just a wonderful smoke. I love a Maduro, a dark smoke. Partagas Maduro number 1. Just a wonderful smoke to celebrate this Friday when it's all over. When it's all over. That is my cigar for today. My celebration smoke is the Partagas Maduro number 1. The coin today, my lucky coin, is a 1998 Chinese panda coin. That's my 1 ounce lucky coin. For those of you who are new to the channel, I always carry a lucky silver coin because my grandfather always carried a silver dollar. And I remember that about him. It was a wonderful thing. He also always kept his pockets full. Yes, I am obsessed with my Schoen design pins. This one is the, the DLC, Diamond Like Carbon, DLC stainless pen. I just love these pen. The engineering's great. Man, it is just the classiest pen. In fact, this morning I bought a couple of smaller Spyderco knives that when they come in, I'll show them to you, that I need for my keychains, and you'll see those. But also, I ordered I ordered the bronze one from him. So that should be coming in a couple of days as well, and I'll add that to this stainless steel limited DLC pen and my titanium pen. I love those pens. I really do. American made in Massachusetts. He's a smart guy too, it seems. Let's see, a vintage Coach wallet. Oh yes, I had to get some Macallan single malt today. I just want to celebrate. At the end of the day, I'm going to celebrate with some single malt, my Maduro Cuban cigar, and just have a great old time. The field notes is this wonderful black field notes. You guys know I always love my field notes, love taking notes. I used to only carry a business pen. I haven't carried a business pen since I've gotten my Schoen pens. So who knows? Now let's talk about the knives. Man, I have not. I'll talk about the knives that got away. This is a hint because I got up and I just played with my automatics. I haven't played with automatics in a while and haven't carried them as well. My thumb's even tired from flipping open all of my automatics. Not all of them. I have, 10 or 11 Microtech out the front automatics. This is the Microtech UTX-70. It's double action automatic. Look, even for this one, I need help. You know I've been playing with those knives all morning long. That's why I need help. Because usually this is a lot smoother. Sometimes these automatics can be stiff, which I like because they'll wear in. But this one isn't stiff. It's just I've been opening and closing automatics for about 90 minutes. And so my thumb is tired. You're going to see a wimpy move or two. This is the UTX-70, which I really love. It's real small. This is Elmax steel 2.4-inch blade that I really love. Aluminum body like all of these Ultratechs automatics are. Double action. I say double action. That means that with this button you pull it out, and with this button you pull it back in. Has a little glass breaker, but on the two little ones, but really they're just a representation of a glass breaker. It's real smooth and flat. Wouldn't break anything. I love this as a keychain knife. I actually have the Marfion Custom with Damascus on it. And it has two real glass breakers with the pointy tips. My only problem, and I do carry it because I love it. It looks beautiful. The only thing is it covers up the holes for my keychain. I'm going to solve that at some point because that is a beautiful knife. Yes, even this little knife scares people when they flip it open, but they all like to flip it open. I love it because it's a real nice thing for me to just flip on my keychain in and out when I'm bored or when I'm trying to concentrate. Either one or the other. If you're caught bored staring, you always say you're trying to concentrate. That's a wonderful knife. I love the color. UTX-70. That is my keychain knife today because I've been playing with automatics and I was thinking about an all automatic carry. We'll talk a little bit about that, but decided against it. I love this Spyderco Firefly. I mean, what can you say? It's Peter Carey. It's just everything about it is nice as a small knife, and I decided to go with a smaller carry today with all three of my knives. I always do all three of my knives. People say why? Because I can. No, because I love it. I just like my pockets full. Usually one knife is in a Chris Reeve leather sheath. I've got 50 of them of all different kind of sizes dropped into my pocket. The other is clipped. This will be just dropped into my pocket even without, I'll put it in a sheath because I love to protect this smooth orange G10. It feels so good. The bolsters, carbon fiber. I love this because even though it's Spyderco production company and it's all machined, you can't feel anything. That transition from the carbon fiber to that real smooth G10 is just almost perfect. I also love how they have a small, custom to this knife, clip that works like a dream. Although I usually don't clip it, but sometimes I do, and it is a beautiful clip. It looks beautiful. It fits this small knife like a dream. And I'll tell you, usually small knives and liner locks are a problem for these fat hands, but this one isn't. Stainless steel liners, wonderful liner lock. This has VG10 steel, 2.7 inches. I just love my Firefly. Peter Carey really did a great job on the Firefly. I like this carry. It's small, it's light, and it's a fun kind of carry. And usually this is my medium knife, but I'm using it as the large today for a Friday. Just in case someone wants to call a late meeting, I can run out of the office and not be carried down by a big knife. Just joking, kinda, sorta. This is the Hinderer. I love that. That flipping was my fault. The Hinderer XM-18 3-inch blade. I love these small Hinderers. This is the only one I have, and I love it to death. I gotta tell you, I really like it. Stonewash blade, S35 VN steel. It flips like a dream. Oh man, that nice that gray G10. Do you see the man? It feels nice. It's not that grippy, but it's grippy enough, and I love that little diamond pattern in it. Oh, the jimping's great. Everything is great. Nice small XM-18, the 3-inch kind. I have to get more 3 inches. I'm telling you, I love it. Obviously, the titanium lock side with that wonderful Hinderer frame lock. Oh, what a great carry. What a great carry. Small carry, too. Oh, I love that UTX-70 from Microtech. We got that Spyderco Firefly with that brilliant smooth orange G10 and that carbon fiber bolsters. And then, of course, the Hinderer XM-18, that 3-inch beast with a S35 VN steel. That's the carry. That's what I took my picture of and posted to @KeithKevinKen Instagram. Hey, join the feed at KeithKevinKen. That Instagram always has a bunch of knives. Starts early in the morning with my first cup of coffee and usually 2 knives and a cigar, and then goes all the way till right before I go nighty-night. So you get a chance to sneak peek at all of my collection, bits at a time. It's a nice Instagram. Go join it. Follow the feed. Of course, that right there, my friends, is what I took a picture of for Instagram, but this ain't Instagram. And I told you, I was just playing around with my automatics, and I'm going to do the wimpy thing on both of these automatics because I played around with literally all 10 of them, even the big ones that I usually don't carry. I love this. I first was looking at this. This is the Ultratech. I have 3 Ultratechs. I have a see-through Ultratech. I have one of the brand new Ultratechs that are black with those triangle grips. Oh, it's really a wonderful, the new one. This one I love because I love that olive aluminum. And of course, I'm a Tanto big time fan with that black blade. This is LMAX steel. All of my Microtechs have LMAX steel except for one. It's not that I chose LMAX steel, it's just the ones I wanted all had LMAX steel. But as you probably know, Ultratechs come in all different kinds of blades. I've seen D2, S35 VN. Mine just happen to all be LMAX steel. This, of course, is the Ultratech. It's the best seller from Microtech. It's very popular. They always come out with a whole bunch of them. Now they have a lot of Star Wars Ultratechs that are out on the market. These are just beautiful. 3.4-inch LMAX steel with that wonderful aluminum, that olive aluminum scales. Oh man, the blade is, I told you, 3.4 inches, and of course with that Tanto blade. That's the one I picked up first. Then I picked up all the rest, and then I ended up with that one and this one. Oh man, listen to that. Did you hear that? This right here is my baby. It's the QD Scarab from Microtech. There is another Scarab. The difference between this Scarab and one that just said the QD Scarab and the regular Scarab is this texture in between the aluminum. I want to say it's G10. I'm not sure, and they didn't list it, but it's got this great texture. These things are beasts. Listen. Oh man, black tanto blade. Guess what kind of steel? Yeah, I told you it was Elmax, right? Of course. It's really a nice grip. I really love it. I love that instead of the pointy glass breakers, the newer ones have like a ball bearing at the tip. Can still break glass, but it's easier on your palm. And I'll tell you, the reason I like the QD, it is a little bit shorter. The blade is 3.5 inches as opposed to the Ultratech 3.4 inches, but of course there are some extra hundredths of an inches, and I just round them up. But they're about the same as far as the blade, but this is a little shorter, but it's a lot wider, but real thin, a lot thinner as well than the Ultratech. It's a nice carry. Takes up a little bit more of your pocket than the Ultratech, but a real nice carry. Of course, I decided to go small. I'll tell you, to be honest with you, the Ultratech was on this table right up until I took the picture for Instagram, and I went, nah, I'm going to go all small. Yeah, the Firefly was going to be the knife that got away, and instead, I thought better of it and thought I'd carry these three and forego the automatics. I'm allowed to have automatics in my state. I know a lot of states are not. If you're not allowed to have automatics, I'm sorry, because automatics are just fun. This morning, all you would have heard was slip, slop, slip, slop as I just played with all of my automatics on my desk. I had a bunch of fun. But those are the knives that got away. Hey, you guys, I'm glad you didn't get away. I'm glad you're still tuning in and watching the video. Sorry for the uploads, but as you can tell, I'm going to do whatever I can to get these videos to you. And we're going to continue to do this day after day after day. I'm hoping once the internet comes and I can do fast, that's 3 fast, they tell me, I'll be able to upload. So we'll soon see about that. Then we can do the videos, upload them, and I can get back to doing some special videos as well. A lot of new things coming out of Chris Reeve, a lot of new things coming out of Spyderco, as well as Browse Blades and a whole lot of other folks, since everyone is down in Atlanta right now for Blade Show. So we're going to have some fun with knives. I promise you we're going to continue to do the daily pocket dump deconstructions as well as some special ones as well. Hey, really appreciate you guys. I really do. Don't forget to thumb up the video if you enjoy the video. Those thumbs up, I can't tell you how much they mean to me and how much motivation they give me. Remember, I do this right before I run off to work. So that really gives me a lot of motivation to keep going. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the comments. When people correct me, I'm fine with it because I know so far, everyone who has done that has been in the spirit of sharing the right information for everyone. I really appreciate the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. We're close to that 500. 500, I'm going to pull out my most expensive Pelican case. I have 4 Pelican cases, 3 1550s, 1 1650, and we're going to open up the biggest one. I'm going to go through all the knives, and there's a bunch of them. I want to say like 60 or 70 knives jammed into one of them. Okay, really appreciate you guys. Thank you. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.